He got 60 that night. He got 60.
Basketball fans will love seeing the historic rise of many stars, including Patrick Ewing, Dominique Wilkins, Kobe Bryant, and more.
Unlock in-game content by getting 3 stars on each challenge and enjoy the depth, detail, and insights into these timeless moments.
If all of that Jordan nostalgia has you wound,
and we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Graham. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Jones in at the point. Here's Bane. Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Achua's checked in for Siakam. Birch comes in for Barnes. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Anunoby. And MP is subbed in for Trent. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Clark is checked in for Adams. Tillman comes in for Jackson. Williams is checked in for Brooks. And it's Conchar in for Bane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, good whistle there.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. B.A., they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
First one falls.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Jones from outside. That shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Here's Birch. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Jones hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Toronto's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Outside Porter. Pass to MP. There's 48 seconds left in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Tyus Jones.
Team is in the paint. At the line for Toronto.
That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Williams. Fires the 3. Achua with the rebound. The Raptors with a lead. To the paint. Here's Birch. And the layup is good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Clark up top. Achua defending. Pass to Conchar. there's the lob. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
Yes, he did! It is good!
Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
I didn't think that shot had any chance of going in. Just shows you that anything can happen in this game.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors.
Ladies and gentlemen,
If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's MP in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. It's Barnes on the wing. Trent outside. Pass to Anunoby. Now MP. 5 to shoot. From the baseline. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by MP. Barnes has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Memphis trailing here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. I'm not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship level team.
For Toronto, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
I don't know how the hell Adams didn't get not Adams.
Trent against Bane. 3-pointer, Brooks. The offensive rebound. Toronto has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Barnes against Brooks. Barnes passes to MP.
All right, why was Adams
and they're pushing
on
it
me?
up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Barnes.
Ferocious on the attack. You never have to beg Dylan Brooks to practice hard or play hard.
Jones, he's checked in for Memphis.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Here's MP. He's got 6. Pass to Trent from downtown. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Man, that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
B.A., he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting just 33% so far in this game. Brooks outside. Pass to Bane. Adams up top. Got a piece of it. Stolen by MP. Here we go. 1-on-1. Here's Trent. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And now it's an 11-point Toronto lead.
What a tough finish with all that contact. When Gary's doing damage inside, it's scary.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. And so it's Toronto closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it.
At the end of the first half of play, the score, your Raptors 38, the Grizzlies 31.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And he is checked in for Trent. Here's Van Vliet. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Back to Barnes. And he makes it on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 11.
They have no answer defensively inside.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Jones in at point guard. 5 on the clock. Outside Bane from deep. Fires in the triple. Bane's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Quick decision making of Desmond Bane, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Jones against MP. It's Barnes on the wing. To the inside. MP. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. That one's good for 2. MP's got 8 points.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Jones, the pass to Brooks. Here's Jackson. That one drops for him.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
MP up top. Barnes in the post. Jackson on him. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by MP.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Jones, the pass to Brooks. Pass to Jackson. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Pass to Brooks. The 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
MP outside. Here's Siakam. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Timeout called, Memphis. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. Porter Jr. comes in for Anunoby. The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher's checked in. 1:25 left in the 3rd. Pass to Bane. Down low. Here's Clark. Lays it up and banks it in. Clark's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Van Vliet finds MP. To the middle. Here's Achua. Banked it in off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 9.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Brooks outside. Down low. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Great pass by Brooks, showing the leadership here that he showed in college. The kid just makes plays.
Pass to Achua. MP up top. Brooks defending. Boucher passes to Porter. 6 to shoot. And here's MP from outside. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Williams against Porter. Knocks it loose. Porter with the steal. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Pass to MP. Outside Porter. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Raptors out in front. They lead by 7. After a quick
48.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making.
He's checked in for Toronto. Steven Adams checked in for Memphis. Brooks comes in for Jones. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Raptors.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. MP is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Bane against MP. Back to Barnes. Pass to VanVleet. From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by MP. And there's VanVleet on the assist by MP. MP's got 8 assists in the game.
Built to take as much punishment as you want to dish out. Fred VanVleet not fazed by physical D. Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Outside Anunoby. MP against Brooks. MP, the pass to Siakam. And here's VanVleet. Just 5 on the clock. Anunoby for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 8 now.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Raptors.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Pascal Siakam.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Jones misses. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Here's Barnes. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. MP, the pass to Anunoby. Barnes with it. Back to MP. Knocked away. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for Toronto.
He's off on the second. Here's Conchar. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Here we sit right in the middle of the season, Brent, halfway through a long schedule. It's got to be a grind for these players.
Oh, yeah, these are the...
And Toronto making a change here. MV's checked in. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Landry Shamet is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Paul against Van Vliet. The pass to Shamet. All alone. And the shot goes down.
Nice job by the team to set up Shamet on that play.
And it's the Raptors ball. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
It's good from long range.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA, Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Bridges outside. Three-pointer. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pass to Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now to the paint. Barnes against Paul. McCarthy, the pass to Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Basket counts. Barnes has got his second basket of the game. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Toronto, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
David, thank you for that. Very interesting. GA, their focus on preventing a scoring burst early on.
And it's tough. Once you've lost momentum, to try and recapture it, they're relying on their defense to negate that up front.
You'd love to live in that disruptive mode all night long, never allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
Some changes for Toronto. Ken Burge is checked in for Siakam. Achua comes in for Barnes, and it's Otto Porter Jr. in for OG Anunoby. And the Suns here with a different look. Biyombo is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Saric comes in for Johnson. Crowder is checked in for Landry Shamet. And Lee's subbed in for Chris Paul. 5 on the clock. Here's Crowder. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound.
Okay, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Here's Achua. And the shot goes in.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Toronto.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Porter kicks to Van Vliet. Lee against MP. Pass to Birch. He dishes it to Porter. Here's McCarthy. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. The dunk by Achua.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Passes it to Saric, and stolen by MP. Van Vliet wide open, and it's good off the back rim and in. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the
15. Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors, you.
Is here for the Raptors. Young's checked in for Siakam. Chris Boucher comes in for OG Anunoby. And MP subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Saric checked in for Phoenix. Mikal Bridges comes in for Chris Paul. There's Boucher out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Young. Then it's MP. And it's Trent in at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Substitution on the court.
Saric passes to Ayton. Lee outside. Clock at 4. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Toronto leading by 10. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was terrific. He finished with 11 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. And his play is what allowed them to finally bust free. Snapping a losing streak like that is huge for a team's confidence. Kevin, it'll be interesting to see if he can help them get another W tonight.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, he was sensational the other night, making play after play after play.
And that's what you want. Not only was the effort there, but how about the production as well?
Well, he can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight? It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
The Suns shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line of the game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts. 81%.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
And you can't forget about Jay out there in transition and getting to the right spot on the floor.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back to Lee. And that one drops. Lee's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
MP looking around. Trent outside. MP outside. Lee against Trent. To the inside. Biyombo, the pass to Saric. Yes, that goes in. And now just a 5-point Raptor lead.
Saric, one of those guys with size and a combination of a deft touch. And in close, he's effective.
The dunk by Achua.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Oh, and he beat it.
They just do that, Kevin. They just did it.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
41.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, Shea's checked in for the Raptors. MP comes in for Gary Trent. Phoenix also making some changes. Biyombo is checked in for Ayton. Saric comes in for Johnson. And it's Crowder in for Landry Shamet. And that one, good.
And that shot was well contested, but Siakam's just too tricky for it. It puts his skills to work and able to get to the basket.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Saric. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Lee in at the point. Van Vliet against Lee. MP left side. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Shoots the three. Saric grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bridges passes to Lee. The teardrop falls in.
There's no way.
Lee's got 10.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
A three from MP. Bridges with some nice defense.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
What the?
Lee outside. To the middle. Here's Saric. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The Raptors are 15 years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Achua comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for OG Anunoby. And for the Suns, Johnson comes in for Biyombo. And Paul subbed in for Damian Lee.
Yeah, showing he's not just a catch-and-shoot guy on the perimeter. Porter attacking.
Bridges outside. Johnson surveying the floor. And stolen by MP. Now some sneakerheads will be interested to hear. MP has inked his first shoe deal. Always an exciting moment for a young player.
And it was Jordan that ended up putting forth the best deal for MP. He'll join a long line of Jordan representatives in the NBA.
Crowder. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Crowder's got his third bucket of the night.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
MP kicks to Van Vliet. 4 seconds left. Achua, no good. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun thing to watch. Raptors lead by
the Suns 60.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got MP. Porter is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Achua. And it's Trent in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. MP dishes to Barnes. And Scotty Barnes.
Come on.
In 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the...
On now.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Van Vliet finds MP. There's Siakam. In the corner, it's Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining.
MP outside. It's stolen by Johnson. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Johnson outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bridges, no one around him. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Fuck you! You just let me get 15 fucking...
Gets the first,
rebound
and stretches their
and
lead to 8. Landry Shamet checked in for Crowder. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game.
I see combined.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. MP, no good. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And the pass to Johnson. Plenty of space. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 8 now on the night. MP outside. From the arc. He's off on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul passes to Johnson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Van Vliet finds MP. Inside. Siakam passes to McCarthy. Good on the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 9.
Just not
41
possible.
seconds left in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Fred VanVleet.
Should be me, but fuck you.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Young. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And now it's an 11-point Raptor lead.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
On the wing, Lee. All sorts of time. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it.
And at this point, we're just about halfway through the season. Some teams, Clark, playing great basketball right now.
And the real challenge is to maintain that if you're one.
Teams deciding to change it up. So for the Raptors right now, Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Fred VanVleet out there with MP, and it's Siakam in at the center position.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Haliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin. Fires from deep. Here's Turner. He nails it, and we're tied. Turner's got 7.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
MP, the pass to Siakam. Back to MP. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
The Pacers were involved in one of the biggest trades of last season, sending Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento for Tyrese Haliburton.
Tell you what, it gives Indiana one of the most exciting young players in the NBA, BA. And I think the sky's the limit for this kid, Tyrese Haliburton. He's got all the skill set that you want in the point guard position. And in addition to that, he's a galvanizer. He's a connector. He's a leader. And that could serve the small market Pacers extremely well.
Here's Anunoby. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. 5 points in the game. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Pass to Duarte. Anunoby with a double team to the paint. Here's Turner, and the basket is good.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Inside, here's Siakam. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Out left to the wing. Three-pointer, Haliburton. And he buries his first look.
Haliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
VanVleet, the pass to MP. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson.
Toronto foul. First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left in the opening quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McConnell.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Down low. Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play.
The Raptors, 19. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So for the Raptors right now, Achua is out there with Otto Porter. Then it's MP, then there's Gary Trent, and it's Birch in at the 5. The Raptors with a lead.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Suns had an off game. He picked up a few points and showed good anticipation on the defensive end, coming away with a number of steals. His team counts on him to produce. He just couldn't string together buckets. We'll see if he has better luck tonight. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for that report. Even the best players have bad games. That was clearly the case the other day.
And now the question is, can he rebound from that performance?
I tried giving my teammates
that is
the
question,
ball.
and I'm guessing he can.
I'm
sure he's discouraged, but he won't dwell on it. He knows how to deal with having an off night.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
MP against McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's MP. Second chance effort. And it's laid in by Birch.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Indiana trailing here. Pass to Mathurin. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. McConnell's shot is off.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The Raptors making a switch here. Young's checked in. McConnell outside. Pass to Smith. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
We're not even at halftime, and already he's got 4 fouls.
What the fuck's happening,
have
bro?
To limit his minutes the rest of the way.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Birch. And it's Barnes in for Porter Jr. Three-pointer, Halliburton. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Halliburton's got 6.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Young misses.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's McConnell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. McConnell's gotten his second bucket. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Barnes, it's good.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
How the fuck was that not my assist?
Right now, I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Indiana calls timeout. Their last game, a win against the Clippers. Looking to carry
Nobody cares.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
You know, you can't allow them.
I'm trying to do a fucking storyline, but it's impossible to do 15 points and 15 assists / rebounds and shit. It's impossible, bro. This is bullshit.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Miles. Pacers making a change here. McConnell's checked in.
I'm about to put
teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
They've got Buddy Hield, Smith out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Chris Duarte, and it's McConnell in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Achua passes to Van Vliet. MP right side. To the paint. Here's Hield. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, so dominant once he catches fire. Got to respect Turner's ability to score the ball in a lot of ways.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
Miles Turner's defensive impact can be enormous. I mean, he is a fierce rim protector, a league shot block leader. You know, teams have to really be mindful of where he is and maybe even shape their offense around avoiding him.
Good. MP's got 10.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And the Pacers shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Smith. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And Turner's already led the league in blocks multiple times, Clark.
Yeah, he sure has. And, you know, he's not just all about defense, though, B.A. He's averaged double-digit points every year he's been in the league. And he's a pretty strong finisher at the 10, although I think that's an area that he's got to continue to grow in. And his outside shot has come a long way.
Outside heel. The three is up. The shot no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Inside. It's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Smith. On the break. It's stolen by Barnes. MP with it. 12 points for him. And Turner with the block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Just 4 to shoot. Van Vliet finds MP. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. Achua. That's tipped. Outside heel. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Turner for 3. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Well, and the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep. And Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Pass to Porter. McConnell with it. Now Porter defending. Porter against Hield. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Both teams will make substitutions. 24 seconds left in the third. Down low. Stolen by Jackson.
Fuck you, Jackson. I hope you fucking stub your toenail leg up.
Dorte's shot is good. And now just a 4-point Toronto lead.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
To the paint. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Good on the second one. With 2 seconds left. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game.
The Raptors 51.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Pascal Siakam out there with Chris Boucher. And it's MP in at the point. Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by MP. Halliburton, the pass to Jackson. It's Dorte on the wing. He's covered by Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Halliburton. Buckets. He's now 6 in the field.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Raptors with a lead. Pass to Siakam. Stolen by Jackson. Hield against Trent. It's stolen by MP. In transition. Here's Anunoby. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
You want to see what the difference is? Look at their points off turnovers. They've punished mistakes all game long.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. To the inside. Here's Siakam. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Here's Jackson, and he banks in the layup.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance player of the game,
Pascal
Siakam.
Yeah, you know, he kept out-dueling the defense over and over. No matter how hard they worked to keep up with him, it didn't faze him. His shooting percentage clearly reflects how unstoppable he was.
This guy loves playing the role of the villain. It's what motivates him to play well on the road, I think. And he did just that tonight, channeling that energy in a positive way, getting a huge victory away from home. And now the Raptors on the break. Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Here's MP. Oh, and Jackson with the block. It's Duarte on the wing, guarded by Van Vliet. Goes back up. Duarte's shot is good. And it's now only a 5-point Raptor lead.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Here's MP. Got a hand on it.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
Another shot. Siakam with the bucket, getting it done inside. And the Raptors lead by 7.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days. Big time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
Here's Siakam. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is why the team relies on Siakam. In the big moments, you can trust him with the shot.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. They're behind by 6. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Taylor, he's checked in for Nembhard. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He was pumping them up, trying to rally them, saying, quote, this game is ours. Don't back off now. Force mistakes with our defense. Work quickly at the offensive end and just keep attacking. Looking for a late burst, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. MP outside. The 3. The rebound by Jackson.
And you never want to give a shooter like him the clean look.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Yeah,
timeout called. The Pacers. They're down by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth.
Next game I'm starting, I'm putting all the time on me.
Back to Smith. Here's Halliburton. It's stolen by MP. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Nesmith. Now McConnell. Here's the 3. The shot off that time. So the Raptors win it. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
That's stupid.
At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focus and sleep and eat right. Vital.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Pat Connaughton is out there with George Hill. And it's Lopez in at the center position. A nice shot by MP. MP's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Raptors. Pass to Hill. Lots of room. And he drops that one in.
Well, you love how Hill shoots it immediately off the pass. Just exceptional timing from the crafty guard.
Passes it to Siakam. Back to MP. Rebounded by the Bucks. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Now here's Lopez. 17 points in his last outing, and he makes that one.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Pass to Siakam. Stolen by Middleton. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Hill against Van Vliet. Lopez right side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons. They're going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me defensively they want to change ends quickly to prevent runouts. And then offensively they have to take care of the ball and take good
shots. What the hell? Stop stealing my rebound.
Focused effort on our part to control the tempo of this game. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Middleton with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Connaughton against Van Vliet. Fader on the way. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, quite comfortable from there. The Greek Freak knocks down 15 and 18 footers now with ease.
Siakam left side. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Down low. Siakam. Good D by Lopez.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Giannis has got his second bucket of the night.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Van Vliet finds MP. Siakam left side. Over Lopez. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by MP.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
What a duel.
We're about a minute into the second quarter of play. There's the pass to Siakam. From deep. The rebound by the Bucks.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's McCarthy in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Doubled by McCarthy. Connaughton passes to Hill. Kicks it down to Middleton. Now here's Connaughton. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Trent finds MP. Here's Barnes. MP outside. Just 5 on the clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot. From deep three-point range, Trent can't hit. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Lopez outside. It's up a 3. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
For 3.
Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Anunoby against Middleton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Achieving my assist!
Goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers gave them a boost. He had 15 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He was difficult to contain in that one.
How the
his performance off the bench was impact.
So it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. There's
Nah, fam. This is some bullshit. There's no way you can get 15 points and then 15 assists slash rebounds slash whatever.
For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic from Brook Lopez.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And Milwaukee.
Stop fucking
Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. George Hill out there with Pat Connaughton. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
Pass to Middleton. Lopez inside, covered by MP. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Middleton.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. Boy, that's a terrific.
That's not a fucking foul.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Anunoby against Middleton. Hill has the open look. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, this guy takes a ton of three-pointers. George Hill is a knockdown shooter from deep.
Stolen by Middleton. Only one.
Fuck off, Middleton, you stupid cunt.
And it's Hill with the jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Pass to Anunoby. A three from MP. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Shoot Hill in the bucket head.
Has been fantastic. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
And the foul called on MP.
I didn't even do anything that time. That's so stupid.
To the middle. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks' leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan.
Fuck you, Giannis.
I don't give a shit what he said. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day.
I don't care. I heard you.
Very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. MP, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Young's checked in for Toronto. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Joe Ingles comes in for Pat Connaughton. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to foul. And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency.
I passed straight to him, and it goes right to the fucking
Toronto
other dude.
calls
Like,
timeout.
yeah.
And Giannis's journey, GA, is so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made
sense.
about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey.
What the hell?
Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. Trent comes in for Fred VanVleet. The three from Hill. Tries again, and he lays it up and in. Portis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Achua, the pass to McCarthy. Trent outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Ingles. And the Raptors miss again.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 6 assists here tonight. The Raptors have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Pass to Achua. Back to MP. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Hill. The Raptors have been at their finest 4. at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Porter comes in for OG Anunoby. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
That's so stupid. It shouldn't be a foul at all. I should have took the ball away from him.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
At the line for 2.
Whatever.
And he can't get the first one.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And he sinks the second. The Raptors shooting 41% for the game. McCarthy the pass to Achua. Porter in the corner. MP against Hill. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. He had stolen by
But why? But why?
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Such a skilled defender. Joe Ingles great at positioning himself and using his length to poke balls away.
So it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it.
Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, B.A., it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center position, locking down the middle.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Anunoby for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
This is one of the best aspects of Anunoby's game. Let someone else initiate, you finish the job.
MP, the pass to Siakam. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal
It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. No good on that one.
Though you get a lot of individual production out of Pascal Siakam, he's a total team player. He checks his ego at the door.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Raptors foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Quickly passes to Brunson. Back to Quickly. Pass to Brunson. Barrett with it. Clock at 6. Quickly from outside. Gets the three to fall. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Siakam. Now Van Vliet. MP outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anunoby on the wing. Fires it from 18. And Barnes the bucket on the assist from Anunoby.
Showing his touch. Barnes good from mid-range also.
And the basket by MP.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
To the middle. Here's Siakam. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Toronto?
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
For a while, Julius Randle was an underrated passer. That's no longer the case.
And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Grant.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Now here's Barrett, and you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. The Knicks with the lead. Stolen by MP. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's MP in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
Outside Barrett. Six to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Offensive board. Robinson gets the bucket.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Quickly against MP. Here's Siakam. Robinson with the block. Here's Barrett. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist. Barrett's got 11 points.
What a beautiful look. Randle continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Outside Anunoby. MP up top. Anunoby passes to Barnes. The Raptors need to get off a shot. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Knocked loose. MP with it. Now quickly defending. Siakam, the pass to MP. Back to Siakam. Robinson with a steal. Barrett against Trent. Barrett passes to Randle. Quickly from outside. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Now a timeout called by Toronto. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency.
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. And here's Brunson from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Brunson's got his third bucket of the night.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
MP, the pass to Achua. Here's MP. And a pretty tightly contested.
Half a play. The score. Your Raptors 45. The Knicks 44.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. That one goes in.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
New York trailing.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Here's an 8-footer, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Siakam. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes.
First team foul.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting 64% for the game. Amazing.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Second team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the 3rd. Outside Barrett. Back to Brunson. Oh, there's the alley.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. The Raptors with a lead. MP, the pass to Barnes. Back to MP. 3-pointer. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. MP's got 5.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Stolen by MP. Anunoby finds MP. Can't hit from in close.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Back to Quickly. Outside Brunson. The 3. Barrett. Barnes with the rebound.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. From behind the arc. Drills it from deep. Give him 8 points now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now a timeout called by New York.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Trev, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Rose is checked in. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by MP. Into the lane. And he lays it up and in. And now it's a 12-point Raptor lead.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changes in rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Achua's checked in for Toronto. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Rose. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Not lacking confidence, this is for sure. Rose enjoys catching and firing like this.
MP against Rose. MP, he's got it. 6 of 10 now.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Pass to Hartenstein. A shot from the high post. Rose can't connect. Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Rose against MP. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by New York. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Barrett passes to Rose. Fournier for 3. The shot misses. The Raptors shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP. Pass to Fournier. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block him, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he makes both free throws. And Toronto calls time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
That should be the 15 altogether, 8 and 8. The 16, so yeah.
And so it's Toronto in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Really mucking it up on defense.
The Knicks, 54.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. MP is out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Birch in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Quickly, passes to Robinson. Here's Brunson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You know, that's the kind of play that can really start a run. He knows a little momentum can get them back even.
Good work there as it goes.
Nice, quick decision from Scotty Barnes, and he knocks it down. This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Here's Quickly. Floats one up. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Toronto.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
From deep, MP. That shot off. So New York will take it the other way now. Quickly passes to Brunson. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And the shot goes.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows. Oh, my goodness. His fifth foul. One more, and he's done for the evening.
And the Raptors making a change here. Siakam's checked in. Here's Brunson. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Van Vliet, the pass to MP. Three-pointer. Oh, another miss by MP.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. MP's got 19 points.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Here's Quickly. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. He's going to go on Emmanuel Quickly.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for your Raptors.
And both free throws good for MP.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And the Knicks shooting it well at 59%. Quickly against Van Vliet. Here's the second effort. And a nice layup by Quickly.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, get your feelings hurt.
And the Raptors call time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors, Hugh Dansby.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yes,
I
sir.
mean, that many steals is going to win you the prize every time. He was on another level defensively, playing with an intensity that would wear most guys out. And what I love, he got in everybody's head out there tonight.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Goes up on the wing. MP no good. The Knicks have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Kicks it out to Barrett. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Toronto shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Inside. Pulls it, hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket.
This is where Siakam is comfortable operating from. He loves going to work in the paint.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching.
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello.
Which era excited you most, LD?
Oh, I have a game plan. We're heading straight back into 2002. I'm going to keep Shaq and Kobe together to outdo the Bulls dynasty of the 90s. I can't wait to get started. Oh, and by the way, I'm also going to be keeping an eye on one young prospect in 2003. You might have heard of him. That's right, LeBron James.
know, Brent, after a few years of small ball getting even smaller, it's feeling like now there is a resurgence of the big man.
Yeah, I don't know, Kevin, if that's because last year we had 3 potential MVP candidates that all played a bigger position. But you got to have one of those guys in order for you to say that we are going to accentuate the biggest player on the floor to do the things needed to get wins.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. And it's Hart in at the 3. Now, here's Anunoby. Here's McCarthy. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Hart, wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Such a great athlete, and when Damian Lillard has room to prove it, he'll throw it down.
And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team. And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the block.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. And here is MP after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Nurkic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nurkic is focused on trying to make the job of his teammates easier. He works so hard on the glass and setting screens. Tons of dirty work that Nurkic finds himself involved in.
Free throw good, Nurkic.
And sometimes a trade is exactly what a player needs. And that was the case with Jusuf Nurkic.
Back in 2017, you remember, it was Jokic, Nurkic, back and forth. They were getting limited playing time, and then finally there was a trade that allowed Nurkic to get from Denver to Portland, and he's kind of doubled up everything in terms of its production since then.
It wouldn't let me.
The whistle, 3-second violation.
It wouldn't let me move. That's so stupid.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Right now, I send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David. And finished off by Nurkic.
All eyes on Dame that time, so he just moves the ball casually right to the open teammate.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. MP outside. And again, Toronto no up.
Now one player something.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You got.
I swear to God, if I didn't do it, even though clearly I did, I'm gonna be pissed. Either that or there's no cutscene.